Indian Engineering Services, abbreviated as IES, are the civil services that meet the technical and managerial functions of the Government of India. Like most countries, the Government of India recruits its civil servants and officials on the basis of merit. The middle management positions in the bureaucracy are filled through competitive exams. Large number of candidates take these exams, competing for limited posts. IES officers are selected by the Union Government on the recommendations made by Union Public Service Commission. A combined four-stage competitive examination, called the Engineering Services Examination, is conducted by the UPSC for recruitment to the Indian Engineering Services. IES remain the most sought-after careers for the engineering graduates in India. In the year 2010, a total of 157,649 candidates applied for 434 vacancies. In 2011, a total number of 693 candidates were recommended for appointments. In these four lists include 317 general, 209 other backward classes, 113 scheduled castes and 54 scheduled tribes. ESE 2012 was conducted for the recruitment of candidates to as many as 560 posts, which also includes 47 vacancies available only for the PH category. ESE 2013 was conducted for the recruitment of candidates to as many as 763 posts, which also includes 19 vacancies available only for the PH category. IES officers carry high respect and stature in society and are able to manage activities in diverse areas. Government spending comprises more than 15% of India's GDP, and given the extent of tasks and functions managed by the public sector, this extends to a fairly broad segment of the economy covering the railways, roads, defence, manufacturing, inspection, supply, construction, public works, power, telecommunications, etc. All appointments to the Group A services are made by the President of India. Civil Engineering, Border Roads Engineering Service, Central Engineering Service, Central Engineering Service, Central Water Engineering Service, Indian Defence Service of Engineers, Indian Ordnance Factories Service, Indian Railway Service of Engineers, Indian Railway Stores Service, Mechanical Engineering, Border Roads Engineering Service, Central Electrical and Mechanical Engineering Service, Central Engineering Service, Central Power Engineering Service, Central Water Engineering Service, Corps of Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, Indian Army, Indian Defence Service of Engineers, Indian Inspection Service, Indian Naval Armament Service, Indian Naval Stores Service, Indian Ordnance Factories Service, Indian Railway Service of Mechanical Engineers, Indian Railway Stores Service, Indian Supply Service, Electrical Engineering. Central Electrical and Mechanical Engineering Service, Central Power Engineering Service, Corps of Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, Indian Army, Indian Defence Service of Engineers, Indian Naval Armament Service, Indian Naval Stores Service, Indian Ordnance Factories Service, Indian Railway Service of Electrical Engineers, Indian Railway Stores Service, Indian Supply Service, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, Central Power Engineering Service, Corps of Electrical and Mechanical Engineers, Indian Army, Indian Defence Service of Engineers, Indian Inspection Service, Indian Naval Armament Service, Indian Naval Stores Service, Indian Ordnance Factories Service, Indian Radio Regulatory Service, Indian Railway Service of Signal Engineers, Indian Railway Stores Service, Indian Supply Service, Indian Telecommunication Service. Career progression: at the time of selection, a Assistant Executive Engineer / Assistant Works Manager / Assistant Director. After 3 a 4 years of service, a Executive Engineer / Works Manager / Deputy Director. After 8 years of service, a Superintending Engineer / Deputy General Manager / Joint Director. After 13 years of service, a Chief Engineer Level 2 / Joint General Manager. After 20 years of service, a Chief Engineer / Additional General Manager. After 30 years of service, a Engineer and Chief / Senior General Manager. After 34 years of service, Chairman / Director General / Managing Director. promotions are subjected to availability of vacancies and may take more time than mentioned above. The age of superannuation is 60 years for all civil servants in India. Functions of the officers. The nature of work performed by these bureaucrats largely depends on their engineering branch and the service or cadre they are recruited in. However, they can move to any cadre, organization, agency, department, ministry or PSU of the Government of India. They are appointed in the posts analogous to their present one either on deputation basis, which is of a fixed tenure after which the officer returns to their parent cadre, or on absorption basis where the official leaves the parent cadre and is absorbed permanently into the new cadre. Eligibility, nationality. The candidate must be one of the following: a citizen of India, a citizen of Nepal or a subject of Bhutan, a person of Indian origin who has migrated from Pakistan, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi, Zaire, Ethiopia or Vietnam with the intention of permanently settling in India. Educational qualifications, at least a bachelor's degree in engineering from a recognized university or equivalent. MSc degree or its equivalent with wireless communications, electronics, radio physics or radio engineering as special subjects also acceptable for certain services/posts only. Age limits, 21 to 30 years on August 1st of the year of engineering services examination. Upper age limit relaxation is provided to candidates as follows: a maximum of 3 years for OBC candidates, non-creamy layer only, a maximum of 3 years in case of defense services personnel disabled in operations during hostilities with any foreign country or in a disturbed area and released as a consequence thereof, a maximum of 5 years for candidates belonging to a scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe, a maximum of 5 years if a candidate had ordinarily been domiciled in the state of Jammu and Kashmir during the period from January 1, 1980 to December 31, 1989, a maximum of 5 years in case of ex-servicemen including commissioned officers and ECOs SSCOs who have rendered at least 5 years military services on August 1 and have been released on either of the following basis: on completion of assignment otherwise than by way of dismissal or discharge on account of misconduct or inefficiency, on account of physical disability attributable to military service, on invalidment. A maximum of 5 years in case of ECOs SSCOs who have completed an initial period of assignment of 5 years military services on August 1 and whose assignment has been extended beyond 5 years and in whose case the Ministry of Defence issues a certificate that they can apply for civil employment and that they will be released on 3 months' notice on selection from the date of receipt of offer of appointment. A maximum of 10 years in case of blind, deaf mute and orthopedically handicapped persons. The age relaxation will not be admissible to ex-servicemen and commissioned officers including ECOs SSCOs who are released on own request. Examination, application. Candidates are required to apply online only by using the website www.upsconline.nic.in. Application fee. The application fee of the online form for general category male candidates is $200, while no fee is required by female and the reserved category applicants. Test centres. The test is conducted in June every year at centres across India, namely, Agartala, Ahmedabad, Aswal, Aligarh, Allahabad, Bangalore, Bareilly, Bhopal, Chandigarh, Chennai, Cuttack, Dehradun, Delhi, Dhawat, Disburg, Gangtok, Hyderabad, Imphal, Itanagar, Jaipur, Jammu, Srihat, Kochi, Kohima, Kolkata, Lucknow, Madurai, Mumbai, Nagpur, Panaji, Patna, Port Blair, Raipur, Ranchi, Sambalpur, Shillong, Shimla, Srinagar, Thiruvananthapuram, Tirupati, Udaipur and Visakhapatnam. Plan of examination. There are objective as well as conventional papers. One paper for GA is part of the assessment system apart from the engineering subject of the candidate. The entire technical subject is divided into 4 papers. There is a penalty for wrong answers marked by the candidate in the objective type papers. There is a 3-day schedule of the written examination, comprising all 5 written examinations. First stage, the first day is allocated for the general ability paper. This exam is of 2 hours duration. On the first day there is just one exam, This exam consists of General English and General Studies. Paper is maximum of 200 marks. Second stage, the second day is allocated for the objective technical papers. There is one objective exam for each paper separately and each being of 2 hours in duration. Each paper is maximum of 200 marks. Third stage, the third day is allocated for the conventional technical papers. There is one subjective exam for each paper separately and each being of 3 hours in duration. Each paper is maximum of 200 marks. The conventional answer sheets of a candidate are evaluated only when he/she qualifies the objective examination. Interview. This is the fourth and final stage. Candidates who qualify the written exam are called for the interview. Interview carries 200 marks. Officially called personality test, the object of the interview is to assess the personal suitability of the candidate for a career in public service by a board of competent and unbiased observers. The test is intended to judge the mental caliber of a candidate. In broad terms, this is really an assessment of not only his intellectual qualities but also social traits and his interest in current affairs. Some of the qualities to be judged are mental alertness, critical powers of assimilation, clear and logical exposition, balance of judgment, variety and depth of interest, ability for social cohesion and leadership, intellectual and moral integrity. The technique of the interview is not that of a strict cross-examination but of a natural, though directed and purposive conversation which is intended to reveal the mental qualities of the candidate. The interview test is not intended to be a test either of the specialized or general knowledge of the candidates which has been already tested through their written papers. Candidates are expected to have taken an intelligent interest not only in their special subjects of academic study but also in the events which are happening around them both within and outside their own state or country, as well as in modern currents of thought and in new discoveries which should rouse the curiosity of well-educated youth. These 4 stages ensure that the candidates selected are best suited to handle the responsibilities which will be entrusted to them. The selected candidates then undergo training at the academies/institutes of their respective cadres that makes them acquainted with the area of work the cadres/services engaged in. Cut-off marks from last 5 years, notable officers: Satyendra Dubey, whistleblower against corruption, served as project director in National Highways Authority of India. E. Sridharan, Metro Man of India, former chairman and managing director of the Konkan Railway, Cochin Shipyard Limited and the Delhi Metro. He retired as the member of the Indian Railway Board. Awarded Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan by the Government of India and La Copyright d'Honneur by the French government. External links, complete details of ESE including syllabi, Union Public Service Commission, the Central Civil Services Conduct Rules of 1964, Central Secretariat Manual of Office Procedure 12th edition, references.